we need to establish an environment in New York State that encourages collaboration between universities, industry, and venture capital. And that is a recognized failing of this state. Now, why is that the case? Because politically, we've been so dysfunctional. They're fighting for leadership. Over what? A state that's going downhill. That's why this year you're going to see an historic election in Albany and in Washington. They're going to throw out Republicans and Democrats. I hope I'm one to replace one of them. Now, just looking at this massive amount of product, it would seem to me that you got a backlog here.
Well,
yes, but all this has to be reprocessed.
yes.
Wow.
A lot of
How
the,
fast is it? I mean, how would you turn this over? In a month?
in about 60 days.
60 days?
Yes.
So this stuff is moving off these shelves?
It's
New stuff is taking
constant
its place.
rotation. Yes.
In our business, okay, if we can't pay our bills, we have to cut. And if it takes 10% to cut, you find that 10% across the board and you cut it. I don't see where Albany can do anything different either. Enter it anywhere.
Right. Because you see, they don't keep a set of books the way the Securities and Exchange Commission forces the private sector, if you want to go public or sell bonds. There is a code called Generally Accepted Accounting Principles. You got to put all these liabilities on the book.
That's correct.
But they exempted. Congress exempted the government from those rules. So we have a Mickey Mouse cash basis of accounting where it's only an expense when I decide to write the check, not when I get the bill. In your business, you have a paid bill.
That's right.
So I'm here to tell you that I understand business. If you look at the tax structure in our state, the average tax, in combining all taxes, is 70% more than the average in the United States of America. So you got to start with that. So one is taxes. Two is infrastructure. As I go around, I'm finding that we have a crumbling infrastructure in this state. You cannot create a healthy economy if the roads don't work, bridges, and what about people? Well, let me tell you something. We have a wonderful education system in this state, and it's subsidized. It's the State University of New York. We subsidize education. Young people come out, no jobs. And guess where they're going? Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Massachusetts, and elsewhere. So there's a brain drain in this state. That's got to change. We need to do something to keep those people there as we get industry better situated to hire them.
And then bend that rail into either a concrete or an asphalt roadway, and then allow us the opportunity to clear cargo through this terminal, and then move and connect back to the 15 acres that we have on the other side.
4% of the potential of venture capital that gets put out in America comes to New York State. California is number one with 47%. Now we are the home of capital, Wall Street, and yet it's going to other states. Now why is that? It's exactly what I just told you. The environment for investment here is kind of toxic. So basically this is a listening, learning tour. I'm running for the U.S. Senate, as you know. I am a former congressman, and I'm the only practicing certified public accountant ever elected to Congress.